Hey there, StarCraft fans! It's Falcon Paladin coming at you with yet another edition of StarCraft Brood War. It's remastered. You know that. It's light, it's snow, it's Polypoid. It's one heck of a PvT sent to me by RJB. Bottom right is our Protoss player. It is Snow, the best Protoss player in the world right now. And top left, it's gonna be light. We're gonna ×2 this sucker to start us off, unless there's a weird proxy or something. Maybe an engineering bay block of a kind, or maybe some proxy gates. Maybe a DT rush, which does take a while to get started here. And thanks for watching Falcon Paladin here on YouTube. Really do appreciate it. You can catch little clips of my casts out on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and Blue Sky. I think those are the 5 places that I'm at on the social medias these days. So if you're on social media and you just mindlessly scroll out there every once in a while, hey, would you like to inject a little StarCraft into your mindless scrolling? Then check me out. Are you an X guy? Cool. Are you into Facebook? Neat. Are you someone who's into the Blue Sky, the kind of new trend in social media? Awesome. TikTok? Probably not, just because most of you guys are 35 to 45-year-old dudes, which is not necessarily the demographic of TikTok all that much, although there are people that age and that gender out there. So, blah, 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 blah. Check it out. TikTok, man. I'm out there every single day. 1 post, sometimes even 2. Scouting out, no big deal. We got our gas, which means factory. We have our gas, which means obviously Cybercore, and maybe going for an expand before Singularity Charge. Absolutely, yes. Expand before Singularity Charge with no information at all. But now he has no information as well. He didn't get up there. Didn't see if there was a command center on the way. He's like, oh, crap. This could be a 2-gate play. Is he going to keep it? He's getting Singularity Charge. He's going to keep it. And he's going to get away with it, but just keep in mind, this is a risk. This is a risk that Snow is taking, because he doesn't know if there's an expansion here. He doesn't know if there's another Rax. He doesn't know how many Marines there are. He did see a couple Marines. Is this Vulture? Really? We're just going to... Wow, okay. Just direct... You're going to fight a Dragoon? Doesn't have a range yet. You can kind of fight it. Look at that. Look at this ring around the rosy micro this guy on this bike is doing. Looking so cool in his jumpsuit. What? Okay. All right. Proxy starport is coming in. Let's slow this thing down a little bit. Back to regular game speed, folks. Well, it's like fastest, but it's the regular game speed we play on. So it's the regular game speed these days, isn't it? Pylon, Dragoon Wall, worried about these guys just running past, getting inside that mineral line. Spider mines are done. Observatories on the way. Not done yet. And here goes nothing. Stutter stepping back, trying to avoid the spider mines. Did not target the spider. Oh, did. No damage. No damage. Beautifully done by Snow. Some of it's luck. Some of it is, you know, being awesome. Some of it is the micro. I love this atmospheric music. Atmospheric music in the background. Yeah, of course it's a dropship. You're not going to build a Wraith right there. Wraiths are for defense, not for offense. Dropships are for the offense. Let's see how light does with this thing, folks. I like it. I like this idea so much. Proxying a starport so it's a faster dropship, potentially into the natural base of your enemy. And then Vulture's going, pop, 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 killing all the probes, and then you win. Hooray! And all the Terran fans cheer your name. Light, light, light. Armory's coming in. Here we go. 6-minute dropship shenanigans. Did he see this? He is positioning Dragoons like he saw this. How? How on earth would he ever have seen this? Wow. Alright, cool. These guys should probably not attack the Nexus. Okay, Snow. I'm rewinding. How did he see that? How is he perfectly prepared for this? Here's his vision. Here it is. Got an observer moving out this way. He pokes out a little bit. Sees spider mines. Sees another spider mine. Everything's fine. Still looking. And this observer. Maybe this. No, he stops and goes this way. And then he moves these Dragoons down to this position. And he moves these guys into the main base. So he's just preparing for a drop. He doesn't know there's one coming. He is simply moving into position because he's hoping that there's a drop that he's ready for. And there's a drop that he is ready for. And like 2 probes died for a dropship and 4 vultures. Wow. Dude, this is why Snow is Snow. This is why you know his name. This is why you clicked on this game, because you were like, dude, it's a Snow game. He's going to be awesome. And Light fans were like, Light is going to be awesome too. Yeah, I mean, honestly, if I was Light, I'd be calling map hacks. I'd be like, what? How did you have Dragoons in perfect position for that? It's like, well, you know, I wasn't doing anything else. I cleared out the spider mines, and I figured if there's a drop, I might as well put my Dragoons in position to deal with it. This is a time that a drop will show up. It's kind of like just blindly throwing up static defense at a certain time. Even if you don't know there's one coming. Look at this SCV bouncing back and forth. Boink. Boink. He probably built a supply depot, didn't he? Tragic. Tragic tale. We get Reavers, boys and girls. 730 Reavers, man. Robotic support bay working on shuttle speed. Building a Reaver here inside the main base. And so far, so good, I'd say, from Snow. He's got Reaver tech. He's got a 3rd base rocking like the Chad that he is. He's got a 4th base warping in. Oh, you shut down the enemy's drop like that, you really set them back in being able to pressure you in any way for a minute. And if you take that minute and invest in that minute in an extra base or maybe another one, you can reap major benefits later. It's kind of like investing your money, putting it in a savings account, or investing in, I don't know, the stock market or something. Could do 48 to 51 workers in favor of our guy Light. He's working on upgrades. He's getting a Wraith. He's worried about getting dropped by Snow, as one should be. I'm not sure if he knows this is Snow. That's a barcode. 2, 4, 6, 8. It's like 10 lines on the barcode name. I don't know if that indicates it's Snow necessarily, but that's really all you have to go off of. And there is a little bit of a difference as well. Ooh, scans the main base between capital I's and capital L's and pipes that all generally look the same, but they're all different a little bit. So he scans in, he sees the robotic support bay, he sees the number of gateways, and he says, yeah, my choice to get a Wraith here is entirely justified. What are we doing, guys? Spider mining, cool, sounds great. Wraith patrolling for potential drop locations here. Where is... Sometimes Snow just uses the Reaver for defense, yeah, or to, like, slow down the attack across the map that the Terran likes to do in these situations. So sometimes the Reaver doesn't try to get inside your natural base or your main base at all. Sometimes it's just here to do other stuff, defend, slow, cause you problems in different ways other than killing 15 of your SCVs. Light knows this. +1 attack happening. Great. I mean, already done, rather. +2 attack is not on the way. Little surprised by that. Of course. Where is the stupid armory? Falcon is blind. Oh, there it is in the natural base. He starts an armor. Probably going to get a second armory up here eventually. Clearing out spider mines. Love this. It's like, aha! Aha, aha. This is definitely a starport. It's a control tower. What else could it be? Process of elimination. Pretty easy there. Zealot legs on the way. 3rd CC coming in here too from Light. Going to try to land it on that high ground spot. And spider mining everywhere that he can. Dragoons marching in a line. United they are against their common foe, the Vulture. Tell the Vulture has a lot of spider mines and +2 attack maybe. Is he getting freaking cloaked Wraith? What? What? He's getting like cloaked Wraith ball. Do we expect carriers today? That's a Templar Archives. There's no Stargate. So it's not even like you're going to cloaked Wraith against Arbiters. This is just cloaked Wraith against shuttles. Which I don't think you have to be cloaked to deal with shuttles is the thing. I guess maybe if you snipe the obs and then it's easier to kill the shuttles because the Dragoons can't cover them. I don't know. Zealot bomb. Oh, Reaver bomb. Wow, really? Okay, so the Reaver died immediately. And the shuttle died and the Zealot. I don't I don't like that move at all. What was that? Maybe you killed a tank. I think maybe a tank died there. Maybe two, possibly. And Snow continues to expand down this left side. Yeah, Snow's ahead, man. He is up. Look at him. 150 to 116 supply now. He just fired up a ton of Zealots and High Templar. He has a bunch of cash. He might use it to expand here, or expanding onto the high ground is probably a better idea earlier anyway. As long as you can block against vulture attacks, I mean. We all know. Psystorm's on the way. There's a Reaver drop inside the natural. I love the cloaked Wraith. It's like, aha! The Reaver can't defend itself from us because we're cloaked now. No. Couldn't get the armory. Couldn't get the turret. Killed a couple SCVs, maybe, but it's still 54 workers for the Terran. Nothing disastrous by any stretch of the imagination. Oh, expanding low ground down here for a 5th. Okay, fair enough, Snow. I'm down with it. Armor upgrades are on the way here from Snow. And so far, I really feel like Snow's probably okay not engaging into anything. He's just going to take his 5th base, take his 6th base, work on upgrades, get Psystorm. Kind of, if the Vultures move out, we deal with the Vultures. If there's an expansion being attempted, we deal with the expansion. Good snipe on that Wraith, by the way. We deal with that, but engaging into this high ground spot's death. And engaging over this way is probably death too, because, again, high ground tanks are covering that too. So at the very least, yes, covering an expansion attempt here, covering an expansion attempt here by the Protoss would be nice. This Vulture run by before the cannons are here. And they have a +2 attack, so they're going to fight everything. Once they have +2, they get ballsy. And they're going to take down Yi 1 cannon. Yi number... Oh, the Dragoons showed up. Crap. Never mind. Fall back. Don't attack the cannons anymore, boys. Oh, ow. Spider-Mine takes down another Dragoon, but more Dragoons show up, and they have to get out of there. So cool. Base, you know, took some hits, lost a cannon, warping in, but more cannons are coming in. And then maybe expanding them this way, you can do it, but not if there's a Vulture parked on the position where you'll want to expand. Yeah, all right. So probe down. However, you have another probe down here because you have a Nexus down here. It's great. Let's see if Light just goes 3 base, right? Let's see if he just goes for a 3 base attack. He's working on upgrades, getting EMP. He's got that +2, working on +3. Maybe a +3 timing attack here at 14 minutes would be pretty good. How about stutter step? Stutter step as hard as you can. There it is. Very nicely done. High Templar says, storm. Oh, I think he's trying to storm the Wraiths. But now there's an obs. Oh my gosh, the storm got one. That was like 4 storms to kill a Wraith, but sure. Once again, I don't know why they're cloaked. No idea. I don't think it benefits anyone in any way here, but especially not Light. Maybe a tiny bit. Dude, right side base. Seriously? Dude. Snow expanding 3 o'clock. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 bases. And can do a 7th base down here to the bottom left too if he's thinking about it. But Light's moving. He's moving to the grooving down this left side. Tank positionings, covering an approach of Dragoons this way. And this is really nice. A beautiful tank setup, honestly, by Light. But he's one of our best. He's going to do it right every time. So, I don't know. I'm not sure if we're saving this base, which is why the 3 o'clock is so important right now for Snows, because it's a 5th base. Okay, Zealots in the front, boys. We go. We ball. We ball. Charging down the round. Zealots in first. High Templar getting some storms off on the left side. Great split on these tanks. Only 1 storm really available to hit any number 1 siege tank, right? 1 storm per tank. That's all we're getting here. Nice Team Matrix keeping that tank alive. No! Gets it at the very last second. High Templar getting picked up. Cloaked Wraith. Nope, there's an obs here. Wraith is dead. Like I said, Snow's not going to forget about detection. The Spider Mines are thinning out these Zealots so much as they try to charge into this group of mech. 167 to 138 supply. It's looking okay for Snow. He's even overall in the game. He's got the 6th base rolling, and tanks keep getting wiped out. More tanks produced. 4th base coming up left side from our guy Light, and Siege Tank sieging up in range of the base again. What's inside these shuttles? High Templar, alone, you say. This is why I say take this base first, because a little bit harder to defend this one. Okay, gets a storm off, picks. He is dodging Siege Tank shots. Okay, that one was a Siege Tank shot. But he killed one of the tanks that was firing on the Nexus. It's got 159 HP. Is there more Protoss coming to shut this down? Absolutely not. That is a dead Nexus. Hold on. Yes, it's gone. Yes, it's gone. Tanks are living here. 175 to 138 supply, though. Snow is up big time in overall supply. He's got 1-1 upgrades. No further upgrades coming in from Snow. I'm a little bit concerned about him not having further attack upgrades. And also not working on further attack upgrades. That's not good. Well, this would be disastrous, again, except this base exists. So I think Snow's fine, but this base is coming up from Light too. So the combination of this base dying and the 9 o'clock coming up from Light spells problems for our guy Snow. And again, no further upgrades here. No Arbiter Tribunal, no sign of carriers. Just pure Gateway Man. Boo-boo-boo-boo. With Storm inside shuttles, which is good. Especially with Kidern Amulet, which our dude is working on here. But still, 30 supply lead here for the Protoss. He's supply blocked a little bit, but that's okay. He'll come back with that strong. Charging in. I think he has enough to handle this. Pretty sure there's enough Protoss to deal with this grouping, but the reinforcements are the problem. The reinforcements are always the problem in StarCraft, right? It's not a turn-based game. It's not like, aha, I have enough to kill his entire army, blah, 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 blah. And then the next turn happens, and then the reinforcements come in. Nope. It's during the engagement the reinforcements come in and defend, and it's awesome. Real-time strategy, guys. There is nothing else out there like it. 186 to 158 supply. Snow's macroing like an absolute boss, as he should be, working on those upgrades I was worried about earlier. Zealots do not want to engage with the forward Dragoons or Vultures, but the Dragoons definitely do. Dragoons trying to fall back, getting bullied by these +3 Vultures. A little bit anyway. Getting some shots off on a Science Vessel. Not quite able to get it, but wounding it is nice. More Psi Storms. The Psionic Storms are strong here. Siege Tanks getting big time hits off. There's a Spider Mine chasing or spazzing out somewhere. I don't know where that was. Snow expanding up the right side. Big fan of that from him. Especially because it looks like Light's not re-expanding or newly expanding anywhere else. I guess it's not a re-expand because he hasn't lost a base today. Vultures trying to get into this base. No, not with 3 cannons there. Not with 3 Vultures. No, not over here either. 2 cannons defending that area. Okay, Zealots, Dragoons charging in. Psi Storm is up again, trying to hit these Vultures, but they are slippery fellas. Hard to take them down with the Psi Storm. They're kind of like Mutalisks or, I was going to say Hydras, but they died pretty fast to it. Meanwhile, this is not tanks at all. Okay, cool. So we're not actually sieging up these right side bases, but he knows they exist because he tried poking on them. This guy needs to get to work immediately. And Light has really just filled in the gap here in overall supply. It's now a 5 supply lead for Snow when it was previously like a 40 or 30 supply lead. That's the thing about taking a little bit too long. And as Light taking this whole bottom left side of the map is a really bad news bear situation for Snow. Reaver unload! I don't think there's enough to do this, but it's fun. Kill the SCVs. Kill the SCVs. Oh, the SCVs. One little scarab ball would have changed the trajectory of this game. So, bam, Light. Another base. Landing it. There it is. And now he can take this base. And now he's got the whole left third of the map. Top right base coming in here from Snow to try to compete economically as best he can. 62 workers is still an advantage. Overall, is working on an air weapons upgrade. Maybe he's trying to make He might be trying to make Light think it's carriers and have him fall out of this vulture stuff. Light does not seem to be buying it, though. I would be buying it. Ooh, there is a Stargate. Hold on. And he's expanding here, and he's expanding here. Yeah, he's fully prepared to lose the 6 o'clock base, I think. He's mined a lot of the resources out of it. And the full force of the Terran Armada, it's not an Armada, but whatever, ground forces are here to shut it down and kill it. Probivac is going to be a little bit tough. Spider-Mine's catching a single Dragoon there. And now Light's up 176 to 153 supply. Oh no. Snow, he's trying to expand. He's double carrier. He's trying to get into carriers here. I don't know if he can do it. This is already basically a maxed out Terran force. Okay, siege tank, dematrix the siege tank. Oh, it's so good to dematrix the siege tank, guys. Are you not dematrixing your siege tanks? You should be if you're not already. Dragoon forces. I just feel like if they had +3, maybe this game would go a little bit better. Vultures on the run by up into the top right. They see the Stargate up here. Where's the second Stargate? Just over here, inside the main. No big deal. There's not a fleet beacon or anything. Desperately throwing units at the 6 o'clock is Snow. This guy got re-dematrixed. He's got 5 kills. The assists from this science vessel, bro, are not recorded anywhere, but they are amazing. And my gosh, 14 hit points on that tank, and this base dies. Snow did his best to hold on to it. Couldn't do it. Nexus down. Yo, so this isn't happening. A little bit of a storm drop attempt. Nope, there's a turret there, and our missile or shuttle has like 0 hit points. Yeah, 182 to 131 supply. This game's over. Wow, Light flipped it, man. He was down 30 supply. Now he's up 40-50 supply. Unstoppable forces here. No real zealot bombs happening. The Psy Storms were good, but no arbiters, no zealot bombs. It makes it tough for Protoss to win this engagement and win these games. It feels like, yeah, get Storm, sure, but also you need either arbiters or zealot bombs or carriers. If you just try to go straight gateway, man, without any zealot bombs, which is still technically gateway, man, it's gonna be tough for you. And Light, yeah, GG, just going from a 3-basing Terran to a 4-5-basing Terran very quickly. Lickety split, right? Taking this base, taking it away from the Protoss player, which is a big deal. Taking away the 6 o'clock while you're at it. And then just casually crossing the map, crossways, taking that Nexus out, and then we're done. I don't think Snow even tried to get a fleet beacon. He was thinking about it. He did not have nearly enough time. So yeah, I do think Snow made a mistake of not taking this base instead of this base. It's a lot easier to defend this ramp than it is to defend this whole area against siege tanks. And 2, more zealot bombs. Just more. He did a little bit of some zealot dropping, sure, but it needs to be a bigger part of the comp, I think. I mean, far be it for me to tell Snow how to play PvT, but really, really nice swing back into the victory from Light. And part of it was just the casual 4th and 5th bases, right? 3-basing Terran, really good. Not really enough to just necessarily destroy a Protoss player of Snow's caliber, though. Got to have more bases than that, and he did. And then he killed several Nexuses, and then he was ahead, and then he had upgrades, and then he won. So GG, man. Light. Really, really impressive win from our guy, Protoss. Protoss, folks. Extremely sad about that, but Terran fans, extremely happy. Can't make everybody happy. What are we looking at? Outproduction here by Light. The outkill by the Protoss, not nearly by as much, though. Structures raised 23 to 4 in favor of Light, and the outspend was pretty good by Protoss, but the future income was in very big jeopardy, and Snow knew that, and thence he tapped out. So that's going to be it for me today. This has been Falcon Paladin coming at ya with yet another edition of StarCraft Brood War Remastered. Go ahead, hit that like button, hit that subscribe if you like what you saw and what you heard today. You can also catch me on Twitter, Facebook, Patreon, Instagram, TikTok, and Blue Sky. I think that's all of them. And until next time, as always, thanks for hanging out, and you take care of yourself.